Hello students of standard 3rd. We will start with a new lesson. Lesson number 2, Daydreams, English subject. So once there lived a couple who spent a lot of time in idle talk. One day the husband said, I have always wanted to keep cows. If by chance I get some extra money from somewhere, I am going to buy a few cows. So this is the suggestion given by the husband to his wife, that as they are sitting idle in their house, they had no work. So the husband dreams of buying some cows and earning some extra money. But that means a lot of work. You have to feed the cows, walk them, bath them, milk them. Cows need a lot of looking after. One cow would be enough. There is no need to buy more cows. Now said the wife. Now wife is more idle than the husband. So what she says, that buying so many cows will means a lot of hard work. You have to feed them, bath them, milk them, and so why don't we buy only one cow? But think of all the milk we will get if we buy more, said the husband. Now the husband is dreaming to get more cows to earn extra money. So he says, why don't we buy more cows? Then we will have more milk and we will sell it to the market. That's true, the wife agreed. There will be so much milk that we can't even make plenty of dahi and butter and ghee. Wouldn't it be lovely? How lucky that I have all these earthen pots kept aside. I will use one of the pots for milk, one for dahi, one for butter. The ghee I will put in another jar and I will use this remaining pot to send milk to my sister. Now the wife is dreaming that when she will have milk in her house, she will make plenty of dahi, butter, and ghee. And then she is going to send some pots of milk, butter, and dahi and butter, and send some milk to her sister also. In this way, wife dreams about giving milk to her sister, and she is going to store some dahi, milk, and butter in the earthen pots which are kept aside in her house. Send milk to your sister. Who said you could send milk to your sister? Now the husband gets angry on her that when we are purchasing the cow, we are going to sell the milk. Why you want to send the milk to your sister? I won't allow you to send milk to your sister. There will be plenty of milk if we have so many cows. Why shouldn't I send it to my sister? So now wife is asking husband that when we have so much milk, why won't we send it to my sister? What is their harm? Because we are going to sell it in the market, that's why I will decide what to do with all that milk, and not a drop of it goes to your sister, remember. So the husband now warns her that if you should not send a single drop of milk to your sister, because all the milk is going to the market and I am going to decide what to do. So not a single drop of milk should be sent to her sister. I will see how you can stop me from sending a pot full of milk to my dear sister. I do all hard work running after the cows, so naturally I will decide what happens to the milk. Just try stopping me, the wife exclaimed. Now the wife is more angry with the husband. She says that you cannot stop me from sending pot of milk to my dear sister, because I am doing lot of hard work running after the cows, feeding them, looking after them. So I will decide now what happens to the milk, what happens when the milk comes to our house, and you should not stop trying me. You should not stop me from sending milk to my sister. Is that so? Shouted the husband. Now the husband became more angry. He said, is that so? Watch this then. He began to lift and smash the earthen pots one by one, and his wife began to scream. Now the husband became angry and he started smashing the earthen pots one by one. Gopal Band, who was passing by, heard all the commotion. Commotion means all the noise and disturbance made by this couple, that is the husband and the wife, and rushed inside. So he immediately went inside the house. When he heard what happened, he picked up a stout stick that stood in a corner and began to swish it through the air and pound it on the floor. The husband and wife were both astounded to see his antics. So Gopal Band, when he reached inside the house, what he did, he just picked up out a stout stick, a stick which was uh, at the corner of the house, and began to swish it in the air. Swish it means moving it, taking in the hand and moving it in the air. And he just pounded it on the floor. That is just he stick it on the floor. He smashed it on the floor. Now, seeing this, husband and wife were surprised. Astounded means surprised to see his antics, means to see his actions. That suddenly he entered the house and he took the stick and flew it in the air, and then he just smashed it on the floor. What are you doing? They inquired. Now, husband and wife, they were surprised to see his action, and so they were asking him, what are you doing? Move aside, said Gopal Band. I have to drive away your greedy cows. You have let them wander, and now they have ruined my field of beans and cucumbers. Oh, my lovely field of beans and cucumbers. Now Gopal Band is also dreaming of having a field of beans and cucumbers. So he just took the stick and swish it in the air and pounded on the floor. And he said that he is driving away the greedy cows. He thinks that the cows has entered in his field, and so he is driving away the cows with his stick. And he says that they are going to ruin, they are going to finish my fields of beans and cucumbers. They are going to destroy my fields of beans and cucumbers. So I am going to drive away the cows. Now, but you don't have a field of beans and cucumbers, said the husband. Now, the husband realized that there is the field of cucumber and beans. So, he's asking him, you don't have any field of beans and cucumbers. As soon as he said that, Gopal Bhan stopped wielding the stick and looked at him with raised eyebrows. Now, Gopal Bhan immediately stopped moving his stick and looked at them with raised eyebrows, that is with a surprised look. Means he meant to say, you have realized now, you have came to your sense, you have stopped having this daydream of purchasing the cows. Because when he was moving the stick on the floor, they came to know that he is just moving it on the floor. There is no field on the floor. So he realized that they have come out of their dreams. The husband and wife understood what he was trying to tell them. So in the end, the husband and wife realized that they were having such a long daydream, that having the cows and how they are going to make the milk and butter and ghee and storing in the pot. But there was no pot in the house, and there was no cows, but they were having just a daydream, which was just an imagination, and they came out of the daydreams. They realized that they are just dreaming and there is no cows in the house. So Gopal Bhan made them realize that they are having this daydream. They are just dreaming. So can you tell what he wanted to say? He wanted to say that stop dreaming of having the cows. So this is what he wanted to say, because before purchasing any cows, they are just having the fight of trimming the cows, and they are having the argument about the cows and the milk and the ghee and butter. So he meant to say that they should stop having this daydream. So this was a short lesson for standard third, lesson number 2, subject English, daydreams. Thank you for watching.